As we are into 2022 by more than half a month now, I hope that you've thought about what you want to accomplish in 2022, rewritten your affirmations, rewritten your goals, and are focused on getting them accomplished. As 2022 came around and another birthday came around, I decided that I wanted to do a couple things. One, I wanted to get in better shape and up my physical activity and strength training, and also wanted to lose a couple of pounds along the way. So how did I do that? And it reminded me that it is exactly the same process that hopefully you are using with this methodology. So I ended up getting a personal trainer. I ended up coming up with a program with him to work on strength training, weight loss, and then, son of a gun, he had an app which shows you which exercises to do. You track your food. You end up determining what it is you're going to eat. I don't have as much tracking of the food because I'm whole food, plant-based again. And so that's all working well. And weight's coming off, strength is getting better, et cetera, et cetera. Well, that's no different than I hope you're doing here. When I mentor people, they need to know what the methodology is. So there's several ways to figure that out, but one of the best, I think, is to go through the bootcamp on brucewhipple.com. I also ask them to track their weekly progress. How many calls, cold calls they've made, how many emails they've made, how many letters they've sent, et cetera, et cetera. And if you track those things, you have a much better chance of saying, okay, am I making progress? Am I moving things in the right direction? Am I doing the right things, et cetera, et cetera. Unless you track things, you don't know whether you're getting better or worse. So I would highly encourage you to do that. And a lot of people asked me if I would do a more in-depth plan to do a little bit more hand-holding. And we've released a 30-day challenge to get your chairperson. So if you go to brucewhipple.com/30-day, you can see that. Ridiculously low priced on it. Every day you will get a audio message from me and also an action to take that day. And if you do those things and you do them correctly, the plan here is to have you with a chairperson at the end of 30 days. But go back to thinking about the process I'm going through with this personal trainer. Track what you do, have a plan, know what that plan is. In my case, there's an app that has strength training exercises and a video to show you how to do each one. Very similar to, not the video part, but very similar to what I've done in that 30-day challenge, telling you what to do, how to do it, and then you taking that action and doing a check-in to say that you've completed it. So I'd encourage you to, again, take a look at that plan if it would help you, brucewhipple.com/30-day, 30-day. But whatever you decide, sit down and think about what you want 2022 to look like, and then what are you going to do to make that happen. I'm constantly reminded that people spend more time planning a vacation than they do usually planning their life. So turn that around if you fall into that category.